Hello, beautiful humans, and welcome back. Thank you so much for saying yes to another practice with me. Today we have a creative core flow. So we will be utilizing our blocks. If you have a set, go ahead and grab them now. Grab anything else that may enhance your practice a bit. And when you're ready, I will meet you on the mat. All right, friends, we're going to begin seated in Sukhasana. So go ahead and cross at the ankles or the shins. And as soon as you land, find this energetic lift through the spine. So our lower body is nice and heavy. It is our root. And from there, allow this energy to travel up through the trunk, up through the neck, and out through the crown of the head. And like I said in the beginning of this video, we have a creative core sequence to move through. So right from the beginning here, we are going to bring our awareness to our center. And when I say center, I mean our entire core, not just our six-pack, our abdominal wall, like we usually think of when we hear core, right? No, we are going to integrate our entire midline, our entire canister. So let's begin by activating our TVA, our transverse abdominals. So I want you to bring your hands to your side body and go ahead and give yourself a little pinch. So our fingertips are really digging in there, nice and gently, right? You don't need to hurt yourself, but really get in there. And maybe you feel some muscles. Just feel your guts. It's okay. And let's go ahead and see if we can feel some activation here. So when you're ready, take a deep inhale in through the nose. Allow the breath to travel down to the belly. And exhale, SH sound out through the mouth. And see if you can feel this tightening underneath your fingertips. And again, just like that. Inhale in, think 360 breath, expand. And exhale, SH sound. Squeeze the fingertips in. Feel the trunk, the core coming in on itself. Maybe feel some activation. And again, inhale in. Lift a little taller. And exhale out. One more for good measure. Maybe you move your fingertips around even, that's okay. These are pretty deep muscles, so you may feel them, you may not. Everybody's different, right? Exhale, 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 exhale. And release. Bring your hands to your knees, and let's start to draw circles with the chest. So when you're ready, on an inhale, scoop your heart over towards the left and forward. And around through the right, and come back on an exhale, navel to spine, chin to chest. And keep this motion going. Inhale, forward. And exhale, around and back. Maybe you close your eyes here so you can really picture your spine. Picture your navel. Feel everything working together, right? So while we are focusing on the core, hopefully we are creating a full body experience. Maybe you spread your toes a little bit here. Allow this motion to travel up through the neck. Really get into it. And next time you are in this rounded shape of chin to chest, go ahead and switch your direction. Take it around to the right. And exhale as you come on through towards the back side. And keep going. Move like you love yourself here. Hopefully you do love yourself, so that's easy, right? Easy to imagine. Keep going. Inhaling forward. And exhale around and back. Just waking up the core, the abdominal walls, the low back. Everything is connected, right? And go ahead and slowly stack the bones, head over heart, heart over pelvis. Lift the shoulders up to the ears, big breath in. And exhale, scoop the shoulders down the back body, lift up through the crown, hug the low ribs in, lengthen through your tailbone. Maybe you even hug the outsides of the hips in towards center, so we find this little lift here. Great. Now grab your blocks if you have them. We're going to come into a boat pose. So uncross the legs, bring the soles of the feet to the earth first, and then when you're ready, you can keep your hands to the backs of your thighs, lean back, lift your shins parallel to the yoga mat. You can totally stay here, right, if this is enough for you, or if you want a little more, again, coming into that full body experience. Let's go ahead and take one block, bring it behind squeeze it in between your left heel and your left thigh area, your upper thigh, lower butt, right here. Go ahead and squeeze. Other block, same thing, bring it in. Find its sweet spot, give it a squeeze, and now keep the blocks lifted. Really squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Fingertips go forward or maybe they kiss the ground. Wherever you are, maintain this energetic lift. So find that activation in your center. And breathe like you love yourself. Maybe you feel this in your low back. That's okay. We are building strength as we go. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Take a deep breath in. And exhale out nice and slowly. Release the blocks. Bring them back to the front of the mat. And come on down to your back body. And right away, extend the left leg long. Hug the right knee into the chest. Give it a squeeze. Inhale in. Exhale, lift your nose up towards your right knee. Now you can stay here or feel free to hover the left foot off of the ground. Flex all your toes. Stay nice and active. Take a deep breath in. And exhale to soften the jaw. Now you can stay here if this is good enough, or release the fingertips, send them forward, pause. Squeeze the right knee up towards the right shoulder. And again, you can stay here always, or bring the right arm inside the right leg. Palms kiss. Interlace all your fingertips except your index finger. Coming into Kali Mudra. Inhale in here. Exhale, navel to spine. Lengthen the tailbone. And when you're ready, find some pulses. Shoo, shoo. Feel free to find that SH sound out through the mouth every time you lift up. And take your gaze towards the sky or the ceiling, wherever you are, creating space in between the chin and chest. Keep going. You can lower the left heel whenever you wish. Keep pulsing, navel to spine. Find that TVA activation. Keep going for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next time you're up, stay there. Hold the up pulse. Hold, hold, hold. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Right knee towards right shoulder. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And lower the head, neck, and shoulders. Lower the left foot. Give your right knee a hug. Inhale. Exhale, supine twist. Right knee goes over towards the left. Lift the hips up and take them over towards the right. Extend through the right arm, and maybe you take your gaze in the same direction. Big breath in. And a long breath out. One more inhale. Why not? Enjoy these soft moments. And here we go. Take the right arm over towards the left. We're going to bring the fingertips down to the earth as we bend through the right elbow. Push yourself up so you can uncross, unravel. Left forearm finds the earth. Right forearm finds the earth. Curl the left toes under. Lift the hips. Readjust. Bring your pelvic bone down towards the yoga mat. So we're in this prone half frog shape. So prone is belly down. Half frog with the right knee out towards the right. Now bring the knee in alignment with the hip and the ankle in alignment with the knee. So we're finding two 90-degree angles. One in the front of the ankle, one behind the knee. Elbows go underneath the shoulders. Press the pubic bone down into the earth. Squeeze through the left glute. Press into the top of the left foot. Gaze is forward, crown is long, big breath in. And exhale to soften. Reach the right fingertips forward. Tense your palms. Tense your right palm. And here we go. Lift the left arm up, bring it underneath the right, crisscrossing, going back into it the way that we came. So we come back into our supine twist. Pause, and when you're ready, unravel. Yay. Setting ourselves up for the other side. Give your left knee a squeeze, extend through the right leg. Inhale in. Exhale, lift, nose towards knee, flex through your toes. Stay here or hover the right foot. Soften the jaw. And you can stay here or release the fingertips, send them forward. Navel to spine, lengthen the tail down, you got it. Flex through both feet. And you can stay here or bring the left arm inside. Find your Kali Mudra, opposite thumb on top this time, so the one that feels funky and weird. Left knee towards left shoulder, big breath in. And exhale to pulse. Shh, 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 shh. So when things get tough on the mat, I always like to think about why I'm here. Why am I doing this? What am I transforming? What energy am I trying to cultivate? Keep going. Right heel can stay lifted. Really pull the left knee towards the left shoulder. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pause. Pause on the up pulse. Really pull the left knee up towards the shoulder. Stay engaged here. Soften through the jaw. Stay lifted. I am so sore. And lower. Give your left knee a hug. Big inhale. Exhale to twist it out. Left knee goes over towards the right. Shimmy your hips. Open up through the left wing. There's no right or wrong here. Take your gaze over towards the left if that feels good. And just pause. Pause for a moment. Coming back to your why. And here we go. Left arm over towards the right. Fingertips plant, bend through the elbow. Pick yourself up so you can unravel. Forearms plant, curl the right toes under, shimmy your hips over towards the right. Find your solid foundation. Take your gaze back. Left ankle in alignment with the knee. Knee is in alignment with the hip. Find your 90-degree angles. And press into the pubic bone. Squeeze through the booty. Inhale in. Push the earth away with the forearms. Exhale, drag the elbows back towards the hip creases. Gaze is forward. Crown is long. One more inhale. And exhale out. Yay. Tent the left fingertips. Thread the needle. Right arm goes under. Move through your supine twist. And bring it all back through. Awesome job. Bring both knees into the chest. Give yourself a hug. Inhale in. And exhale, cross the ankles. Bring your palms down to the ground and rock and roll all the way up and through to all fours. Set yourself up for greatness here. Stacking the bones, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Take your gaze back and make sure the ankles are in alignment with the knees as well. Claw into the fingertips. Really press into the index knuckle mounds. Inhale to drop the belly. Open through the chest. Flick the tailbone up. Exhale, push and round. Navel to spine, chin to chest. Inhale, drop the belly. Open up. Exhale, push and round. One more. This time as you exhale, press your hips all the way back to a child's pose. Pause here for just a moment. Take a big breath in. Feel the skin of the back body stretch, inflate. And use your exhale to move from center, rise up to your shins, and stack the bones. Head over heart, heart over pelvis. Press into the tops of the feet. Here we go. Bring the palms together, interlace in front, find your Kali Mudra grip. And soften through the shoulders, drop them down away from the ears. Find your center, so hug the low ribs in, lengthen the tail, navel to spine. And when you're ready, press into the tops of the feet and lean back. Maintain this integrity throughout the spine, so we're staying nice and long, and then pulse. Our goal here is to maintain that length, right? So we are really activating through our entire core so that we can keep everything nice and stable. And soften through the jaw. This move always gets me. So if you feel your quads tomorrow, this is probably why. Keep going. Do your best here. Only go back as far as you can until you break that long line, right? So it may be a small move. That's okay. There's no right or wrong here. Kali Mudra. Kali is fierce. And so are you. Keep going. Keep going. Really pressing into the tops of the feet every time you lean back. Lengthen through the crown. Take any tension out of the face. And next time you lean back, pause. Integrate your core. Draw the navel in. And slowly rise back up. Awesome job. Release. I'm going to face you just so you can see this. Nothing fancy. We're going to take our right hand, bring it down in alignment with our right knee. Anywhere is fine. Tense your fingertips. And when you're ready, extend through the left leg. Take the left bicep by the left ear. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, knee towards elbow. Bring everything in towards the midline and flex your left toes. Inhale, reach, kick it back. Push the earth away with the right hands. And exhale to bring it in. Shh. Inhale and reach. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, lengthen, pause. Left foot finds the earth. Toes point the long side of the yoga mat. Left hand comes down. We're going to walk it all the way over. Left hand to left leg. Reach the right arm up now. Gate pose. Hips go forward. Take your gaze underneath your top arm. Big breath in. And exhale out. Rise back up. Bring it all in. And pause. Bring your hands together at your heart. Left knee comes down, right back to where we started. And let's switch it out. Left hand comes down, right leg goes out, right fingertips reach beyond the crown of the head. Energy out through the right heel, big inhale. And exhale to bring everything in. Shh. Find that core connect. Inhale and reach. Exhale, bring it in. No collapsing into that bottom shoulder. One more inhale. And exhale to bring it in. Inhale to change, pause. Bring the right foot down. Right arm comes down. We're going to bring it all the way around. Right hand to right leg. And open up, gate pose. Press the hips forward, gaze under the top arm. Big inhale. And exhale to release. Come back up. Bring it all in. Palms kiss. And come forward. Tabletop pose. And make your way into a downward facing dog. Take your time getting there. No rush. Press into the palms evenly. Pedal it out for just a moment. Take your gaze back in between your feet. Shake the head yes and no. And inhale in. Exhale, move from center. Bend through the knees and ripple your way forward into a plank pose. Come back down to the forearms. Right back to where we were in that half frog shape. Bring the feet together. Zip up through the arches. Inhale in, crown reaches forward, heels reach back. Exhale, right hip kisses the earth. And lift it up through center and take it over to the left. And keep going. Drawing these little rainbows with the hips. Doing our best to keep nice and low here. So we have a tendency to really lift the hips up, right? Let's see if we can do this while maintaining that core integrity. Keep going, keep going. Press into the palms. Root down through the index knuckle mound. You got it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Even it out. And come back to center. Inhale. Exhale, lower the knees. Send your hips up and back. Elbows stay where they are. Puppy pose variation, Anahata Asana. Feel free to bring your forehead to the earth, maybe your chin. I'm not going to do so just so I'm not talking into the yoga mat. And when you're ready, walk the hands back to where the elbows are. Curl the toes under if they're not already, and find your downward dog once again. As soon as you get there, inhale, right leg goes high. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it up and through, pause, shoulders over wrists. Step the foot between the hands. Lower the back knee down. Bring the palms together, find your Kali Mudra, and inhale, rise up, low lunge, pull the right hip crease back. Here we go, take the hands down outside of the right leg, coming into this very, very soft twist. Again, it's more important to stay engaged here through the center. So yeah, just try to do that. And breathe. Breathe like you love yourself. Back toes can be curled under or press into the top of the back foot, whatever feels better for you. And nice and slowly release the hands. Right arm goes up and over. Find a little twist. And then exalt. Left arm goes up towards the sky. Hug navel towards spine here. Notice how that changes things. Maybe you don't lean back as far. Big inhale in. Exhale, come forward. Listen carefully. Left hand is gonna plant. Grab one of your blocks. Take it forward, up and back as you bend through the back knee. And we're gonna bring the block right to our heel. Now we're gonna push the block into the heel. Press the heel into the block. Engage through that hamstring once again. Always creating that full body experience, right? Breathe like you love yourself. And slowly release. Bring the block forward. Left toes find the earth. Square through the shoulders. And here we go. Bring the right knee back. Stack it on top of the left, coming into cow legs or your variation. Maybe it's just a twist here. That's fine. Not just a twist. A twist is fabulous. So find your version of cow legs, and then when you're ready, inhale, reach for the sky, get nice and tall. Exhale, eagle arms, right arm underneath the left. Maybe you stay here in a hug, maybe you bring backs of the palms together, or maybe you find a bind. Hug navel to spine, low ribs in. Pause here for just a moment. And slowly unravel, release. Bring the fingertips over towards the left. We're going to find the earth, lift the hips up, uncross your legs so we're in a forward fold facing the back side of the mat. Feel free to readjust as needed, but keep the feet wide. Inhale, halfway lift, crown reaches forward, tailbone reaches back. And exhale to fold. Heels in, toes out, come into a yogi squat, your variation. Kali Mudra. Inhale in, really press into the outside edges of the feet here, and notice if that takes the knees away from self. Maybe you open up a little bit more. Pause, inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Awesome job. Release the bind. Slowly bring your booty down to the earth. Find your boat pose again, shins parallel, fingertips forward or down. Inhale. Exhale, cross left ankle over right. Bring the toes down to the yoga mat. Arms go up and over towards the right as well. We're going to find the mat behind us and lift the hips up. Unravel, downward facing dog. Other side, inhale, lift the left leg high. Exhale, bring it forward, knee towards nose, pause. Plant the foot, lower the back knee. Bring the palms together, opposite thumb on top, so the funky weird one. And inhale, rise up, low lunge, pull the left hip crease back. Navel to spine, and when you're ready, find your gentle twist. Lift up through the crown, hug everything in. Stay connected to self. And nice and softly, release the fingertips. Left arm goes forward, up and back. coming into this grand twisted shape, and then take it a little bit farther. Right arm goes up towards the sky, but as you do so, maintain this integrity in the canister. So maybe that means you don't go into your fullest expression here, but stay nice and lifted. Big inhale, and exhale to come down. Right hand plants. Find your block, bend through the back knee, and take the block towards the heel. Push, activate, squeeze. Notice what's going on in the body here. Maybe these are sensations that you haven't felt before or in a long time. So just notice, breathe into it. Press, 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 and slowly release. Block comes forward, right toes kiss the ground, square through the shoulders, and bring the left knee back, stack it on top of the right, find your cow legs. Notice how one side may be totally different than the other, that's okay. And here we go. Inhale, lift and lengthen, reach. Exhale, eagle arms, left arm underneath the right. Find your version. Find your center. And find your shanti, find your peace. Slowly uncross, release. Hands go over towards the right and behind. Lift the hips up. Uncross your legs, wide-legged forward fold at the back side of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, your version, hands to thighs or shins. And exhale to fold. Heels in, toes out, yogi squat malasana. If you want to pop into a crow pose, you're always welcome. Bring the palms together. Again, the funky gripping, so the one that feels weird. Press into the outside edges of the feet. Lift, lift, lift through center. Big inhale. And exhale to slowly come on down. Find your boat pose. Pause in your boat pose. Pause. If you have your blocks, go ahead and find one. Grab it. When you're ready, extend through the right leg. Bring the block underneath the left thigh. And we're going to switch. Do figure eights or infinity signs through the legs with your prop. And if you don't have, with your prop, if you don't have blocks and you want to use something else, find something else. It's okay. You are at home. There's no rules. Do your best to stay lifted. Maintain this integrity, this energetic lift through the spine, through the crown. Point through the toes. Connect to self, connect to center. Soften the jaw. Keep going. Just when you want to give up, do, 4 more rounds. And we'll finish by taking the block underneath the right leg to even it out. Pause, bring the knees together. Block goes forward, give it a squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And release. Take the block back to where you found it. Come back to boat pose. Cross the right ankle over the left. Toes kiss the earth. Hands go up and over towards the left. We find the mat behind us. Lift the hips to uncross. Downward facing dog. Whew. All right, let's do that same flow. Mostly the same flow. Again, one more time, a little bit quicker. And then we'll cool down. So press into the palms. Send your heart back towards your thighs. Inhale, lift the right leg high. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it up and through, plant the foot between the palms. Lower the back knee down. Find your Kali Mudra. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, gentle twist, hands to outside of right leg. Pull the right hip crease back. Release the fingertips and find your exalted lunge. Left arm up and up and up. Right arm down to left thigh. And right into our cow face legs this time. So uncross, unravel, bring it all back down to center. Square through the shoulders. Bring the right knee back on top of left. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale right into it. Go over towards the left. Fingertips plant. Lift the hips up. Readjust. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, heels in, toes out. Lower your sits bones down. Find a little opening here. Big breath. Exhale, boat pose, your version. Toes forward, fingertips forward, crown lifted. Cross, left ankle over top of right. Hands go over towards the right. Toes come down, hands come down. Unravel, uncross, downward dog. Inhale, lift the left leg high. Bend the knee, bring it up and through, plant the foot. Lower the back knee. Find your Kali grip, opposite thumb on top. Inhale, rise. Exhale into your twist. Pull the left hip crease back. Find a nice solid footing. And here we go. Release. Left arm forward, up and back. Right arm up, up. Big inhale. Exhale, come back down. Square through the shoulders. Bring the left knee on top of the right. Drop your sits bones to the earth. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands go over towards the right. Find the earth. Lift your hips up. Unravel the legs forward, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Heels and toes out, lower the sits bones down. Find an opening. If you want to take a crow pose, do it. Soften through the jaw wherever you are. And let's meet in a boat pose. Bring the booty down, toes out, fingertips forward. Find that lift, connect to center, inhale. Exhale, right ankle crosses over left, toes come down, hands go over towards the left. Find the ground, lift your booty up, downward facing dog. We're gonna take one hop forward here, so bend the knees, take your gaze forward, inhale. And exhale, find a malasana pose at the top of the mat. So hop, lift the booty, plant the feet outside of the hands, and find one more yogi squat. Big inhale. And exhale to slowly lower down. Awesome. Extend the legs out long in front. Let's all start with generously bent knees. So bend through your knees, flex your toes. Inhale, reach for the sky, get nice and tall here. And just when you think you've reached your maximum potential in this shape, whatever that means, really reach the left hand up. And then the right. And then the left. And then the right. So we're slinking through the side bodies, maybe finding a little bit more length. And then pause, inhale, reach. And exhale, fold. Bring the belly towards the thighs. Maybe you catch your feet, maybe not. And if you do and you want more even, maybe you bring the block in front of your feet. And drape your head down in front. Gaze goes in between your legs. Maybe, maybe not. And you can stay here, giving your low back a nice release. Or if you want to stretch through those hamstrings that we work so much, feel free to straighten through the legs. Wherever you are, soften through the jaw. Take any wrinkles out of the forehead. And nice and slowly, roll yourself up. Stack ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips, and come on down to your back body. Grab your block. Plant the soles of the feet down, hip width distance, right in front of your sits bones. Press into the feet, lift your hips up, and find a supported bridge here. So bring your block to your sacrum, and I mean your sacrum, right? You don't want to bring it up too high because that's not going to feel good. So bring it down to your sacrum, your low back, and you can do this on whatever setting feels good. I'm going to come to the second level, and feel free to readjust, press into the back of your head, lift your shoulder blades, and get comfy, and then come back down. And pause here. Breathing into the fronts of the hip creases. Palms face up. Maybe you part the lips. Soften the tongue in the mouth. And let go of any tension in the belly. So we spent a lot of time engaging. And now go ahead and soften. Finding that balance of effort and ease, sthira and sukha. We will build on this concept soon. And if you really want to dive deep, stay tuned for my paid on-demand subscription, where we'll really be nerding out together. And wherever you are, nice and slowly, press into the feet. Lift your hips up. Do this oh so lovingly. Remove the block and slowly come on down. And as you do so, as you land, readjust your shoulders And bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide. You can bring your left hand to your heart and your right hand to your belly. Allow your elbows to be soft. Feel your heartbeat underneath your left hand and feel your breath underneath your right hand. Take one more moment of softness, one more moment of stillness. And you can stay here. You can extend the legs out long for a traditional Shavasana. Either way, this is where I'll leave you. So thank you so much for moving with me again. Thanks for flowing and growing. Thanks for taking the time. Thanks for sharing your energy. Bring the palms together at your heart. Take your thumbs, lift them right up to your third eye. Big inhale in. And exhale out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so, so much, Omis. Thank you for taking the time to practice, and thank you for sharing your practice with me. Feel free to share it with others using the Flow with Fredi hashtag. And please, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Share and subscribe. Those are the best ways to support this channel and all the individual creators on YouTube. So please don't forget to do all the things, and thank you so much. Again, I will see you guys next week.